everyone, what's up? It's Langley with Langley's Yoga Life, and today I am here to guide you through a practice that is going to be based mostly around sugarcane pose. So we're definitely going to be getting into some balances, so get ready for that. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and click the bell for the notifications when I post. We're going to start standing today, so I'll meet you at your mat. All right, everyone, so like I said, we are standing on our mat to start today. So go ahead and find yourself there. We're first just gonna go ahead and find a nice line with the body. So you can have your hands down by your side in mountain pose or Tadasana. Go ahead and draw your belly in, really lining up the body. You can go ahead and start to close your eyes. I always just like to take a moment to tune in and let ourselves know that we are about to start yoga. So go ahead and just give yourself this time here to do that. Connecting with your breath, connecting with your body. And connecting with your mindset. Just notice where you are today. All together, let's take one full inhale in here, filling the lungs, and then let's sigh it out from the mouth. Beautiful. So now we're going to go ahead and start to move. So on an inhale, let's reach the arms up high to the sky. With the right hand, we're going to grab a hold onto the left wrist, and then go ahead with length, really lift the chest. We're going to go ahead and start to bring it over to the right side. Chest is nice and lifted, spine nice and long, really finding length here, gazing over to the left side. Let's inhale, bring it back to center. Now left hand is going to grab onto the right wrist, find length and bring it over to the left now. Listen to your body. Make sure there's a lot of space with the neck. Gazing over to the right. And let's do that one more time on each side. So inhale, grab a hold onto the left, and bring it over to the right. And inhale, center, grab onto the right, and bring it over to the left. Let's inhale. And exhale, drop it down. Shake it out a little bit. And now from here, I'm going to go ahead and face this way. We're going to, on an inhale, let's all send the arms back up once again. And from here, we're going to go ahead and start to float down. So hinge at your hips, lower down into a forward fold, just as low as the body wants you to go. And then we're going to go ahead and start to roll it up. So here, we're just starting to wake up the body. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, fold it down. And then slowly roll. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Send it down. Exhale. And roll it up. Shake it out. Cool, now from here, we're going to go ahead and bring the hands to the waistline, and we're just going to get into a really gentle twist here. So go ahead, we're just going to start to keeping the feet exactly where they are, planted, grounded into the mat. We're just going to go ahead and twist the body over to the right. So you can gaze past this right shoulder if you like. Engage the core. Check with that line of the body. Bring it back into center. And now over to the left. Listen to your breath. Keeping that left foot really planted into the mat. If if you're starting to twist a little bit too much or forcing it too much, that left foot might want to start to come up. So really ground there. And then let's bring it back to the center. Shake it out again. Let's go ahead and inhale, reach the arms up high like we did before. And exhale, fold. So let's hang out here for a moment. Checking in with the legs. Notice if you need to bend your knees in any kind of way. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and plant this left hand in the middle and center. And if you have a block, you can place the hand on a block or a book or just anything that will bring the earth just a little bit higher up to you. You can do that for sure. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and start to send this right hand up high to the sky. So gazing up at the right fingertips, drawing the belly inwards. Finding this twist. Listening to your breath. And if you want to go ahead and bend this left knee to find that twist a little bit easier, then you can do that. And then let's go ahead and drop this right hand down. We're going to place it where the left hand is. And then from here, go ahead and start to send this left arm up. You can bend the right knee. Draw the belly in, listen to your breath. Check in with that top shoulder. Notice if it's starting to go in towards your neck. Like find the lift there. And then let's go ahead and let's send it back down. From here, slowly roll it up. Beautiful. And we're going to get into my absolute favorite thing. We're going to get into some sun salutations, just to warm up the body before we start doing, any balances, more twists, more stretches. So go ahead and just start to warm up the body with those. So I'm gonna come up a little bit higher on my mat. And starting with sun salutation A, go ahead on an inhale. We're gonna reach the arms up high to the sky, letting the gaze follow the fingertips. And then on an exhale, go ahead, hinge at the hips, start to fold down. Once again, just as low as the body wants you to go. Inhale, halfway lift, lifting the chest, gazing forward. And let's plant the palms and go ahead and start to set the feet back into plank. Making sure that the wrists are directly underneath the shoulders. Let's go ahead for the first one. We're going to lower all the way down to the belly. Tops of the feet come onto the mat. We're going to inhale, lift the chest, looping the shoulders back and down, baby cobra. And then let's curl the toes, start to send it up to our downward facing dog. And this is the first down dog of the day, so you are welcome to pedal the feet out if you need to. Really spreading through the fingers here. If the heels don't touch the mat, that is no worries. We can save it for another day. Now go ahead and let's start to look forward. And we're just going to slowly walk the feet up to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, send the arms up high. And hands to heart center. And again, let's go ahead and send it up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest. And go ahead and plant palms. Step your feet back, plank. Now you can go all the way down to the belly if you like, or if you want to work on chaturanga, go ahead, slightly shift forward. Hug the elbows in, having the arms at a nice 90-degree angle. And then inhale, lift the chest. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Take a few breaths, start to tune in. Down dog is just a nice good time to reconnect if you've lost that connection with your breath, with your body. And go ahead and look forward. Start to walk the feet up. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, let's send it up. And hands to heart center. Let's just do one more. We got this. Inhale, bring it up. And fold. Inhale, lift. Plant the palms, step the feet back. Finding your vinyasa all the way down to the belly or chaturanga, wherever you want to go. Inhale, lift the chest. Baby cobra or upward facing dog. And then all meeting wherever you are in downward facing dog. Take a few breaths. Go ahead, look forward. Let's start to step the feet up. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms up high. And hands come to heart center. Perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and get into 2 sun salutation B. So go ahead, starting in chair pose. Bend the knees. Sink the hips back. And start to reach the arms up high. Finding that balance, that engagement. Big inhale here. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the palms. Let's go ahead, step the feet back. From here, finding your vinyasa, lower down. Inhale, lift. And down dog. Go ahead from here, we're going to pivot this left foot to an angle. Step the right foot up. Knee right over the ankle here. Go ahead and lift the chest. And inhale, reach the arms up. Warrior 1 on the right side. Big breath in. And then lower it down. Hands come to the mat, step that right foot back. And lower. Inhale, lift. And down dog. From here, same thing on the other side. Pivot the right foot. Left foot comes up. Go ahead, lift the chest and inhale, reach the arms up high. Big breath in. Warrior 1 on the left side. So now go ahead and bring the hands down. Left foot goes back and lower. Inhale, lift the chest. And down dog. Beautiful. Take a few moments here, a few breaths. Give yourself this time. All right, you're doing a great job. Go ahead and look forward. Let's step the feet up. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, fold. Now back into chair pose. Let's bend the knees. Sink the hips and reach the arms up. Big inhale in. And let's come back to standing. Cool, shake it out. And now from here, let's do it one more time. We got this. So go ahead, sink the hips back. Inhale the arms up. And fold. Inhale, lift. Plant the palms. Find yourself in plank. And go ahead, let's lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. called downward facing dog. Pivot the left foot, right foot comes up. Warrior one, right side. Lower the hands down. That right foot will go back to meet the left. Find your vinyasa. Inhale. And exhale. Same thing on the other side. Warrior one. Left leg. Inhale. Bring it up. And bring it down. Go ahead, step it back. Finding our vinyasa. Inhale, lift the chest. And down dog. Once again, give yourself a few moments. Be grateful for your body and your breath helping you out today. Let's go ahead, bring it up. Inhale. And exhale, fold. Go ahead, sink the hips and reach the arms up. Chair pose or Utkatasana. And back to standing. Cool. Shake it out. You did good. Now from here is when we're going to go ahead and start to get into the balances. So the first thing that I want to say about doing standing balances is the wall is your best friend. So if you want to be near a wall, you can definitely use it anytime that you want, anytime that you just kind of need a little bit of help with it. That's okay. Don't be mad at yourself for it. So from here, let's go ahead and we're just going to start to work on moving the weight of our body onto one side. So let's go ahead and do that now. Start by having the feet hips distance apart. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to bring the right big toe into the mat. And notice that immediately the weight is going to shift a little bit more over to the left side than the right. And then from here, we're going to slowly start to send the knee up. Really grounding through that left foot. Having the hands wherever you want them to be. They can be down by your side, heart center, at the waist, whatever you prefer. And while we're here, check in with your hips. So I'll face this way so you can kind of see. You want to make sure that the tailbone is really tucked under. Sometimes what happens in these kind of balances on one leg, your hips are going to want to start to go out in any kind of way. So notice if you feel that, and go ahead and just tuck it right under. That will help a lot with the balance as well. Now let's go ahead. We're going to bring this right leg down, and we're going to go ahead and switch sides. So now, same thing. Go ahead and bring the left big toe into the mat. Notice that the weight is over on the right side a little bit more now. And go ahead and just do a bet with yourself on what side you think is going to be more balanced. Maybe you're going to be more balanced on the right side. Maybe more balanced on the left. We shall see. Because everyone is not going to be able to balance on both sides. I can assure you that. So go ahead from here. We're going to bring the left knee up. And I'll say if you do have perfect balance on both sides, I am very jealous. Once again, having the hands wherever you want them to be. Finding a place in front of you and just gazing into it. Like you're burning a hole into whatever you're looking at. Once again, remember, if you want to use the wall, you can. You can even back yourself up to a wall. And just kind of rest your fingertips on there. One more breath on this side. And then let's drop it down. Shake it up. Now from here, we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna face this way now. Once again, let's start to send this right knee up. We're gonna play with a few more balances before we get into that sugarcane pose. So from here, we're just gonna do like a little flow. It's gonna be a fun movement. You can have the hands at the waistline. And what we're gonna do from here is we're just gonna go ahead and start to send this knee back and lift the chest. And then bring it back forward. And again, bring it back, keeping it bent. Lift the chest. Bring it up. And then one more time back, thinking about bringing the toes to the head. And back into center. And release. Now same thing on the left side. Go ahead and bring this left knee up. Check in with the hips. And go ahead and send it back. Lift the chest. And center. And back. And center. One more time. Opening the chest here. And back into center. Cool, go ahead and bring it down. Shake it out. And I think we can go one step further. So from here, let's go ahead. And let's find ourselves first in a forward fold. I think that is my favorite way of getting into the posture, but I'm gonna show different ways of getting into it as well. So go ahead from here. Let's inhale, let's reach the arms up high. And exhale, forward fold. We've done this a few times in the class now. All right, and from this fold, go ahead and we're gonna keep this left hand and the left foot planted. And we're gonna start to send this right foot out, okay? Now from here, we're going to include this right arm in this. So go ahead and you can start to stack the hips and send this right hand up high. Now this is definitely a difficult balance, so what I like to do in this one is also come to the wall, like I've mentioned. So you can kind of just have the left side of your body at the wall, bringing it up, and reaching that right hand up. So at the wall or away from it, whatever you like. Really engaging the core, drawing the belly inwards. And then from here, what you would do is go ahead and start to bend this back knee and grab a hold onto the foot. Once you're there, you want to think about lifting the foot away from the bum, which helps you lift your chest. And this is sugarcane pose. So now let's go ahead and let's drop it down, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So back into the fold. Let's take a halfway lift and fold down. Same thing on the other side. So planting this right hand, rounding through the right foot. We're going to go ahead and lift this back leg up. When you're ready, sending the left arm up as well. Now from here, go ahead and bend the back leg. Maybe letting the hand meet the foot. And find that lift. Each side is going to be different. If you don't touch the foot today, that is okay. You can grab onto a strap to bring it around the foot and grab a hold onto that instead. And now let's go ahead and let's send it down. Woo. Go from here, wherever you are, let's shake it out. And now let's go ahead and start to slowly roll it up. Perfect. All right, and I mentioned that there's like 2 other different ways to get into the posture, so we're gonna test those out. So from here, let's go ahead and let's get into a high lunge. So let's start with the right leg back. So grounding through that left foot, send the right leg back. High lunge. Back heel is up. Hips are nice and square. Let's reach the arms up high. All right, and in this high lunge, we're gonna do a nice little hop to the front. So go ahead and start to bend this back knee, and then we're gonna hop it forward into warrior 3. Now from warrior three, go ahead and bring the left hand down, either to the mat or a block. Send the right arm up. And same thing like in the half moon. So go ahead and bend, bend the leg, grab a hold onto the foot, and sugar cane. Try to maintain that balance. Hope you're doing better than me, because I am just a wobbling over here. I like to actually keep that in the videos because, I don't know, I've been teaching yoga for 2.5 years, but balance is not, you know, the best thing for me. Sometimes we just have to do what challenges us, and that's okay. And now from here, wherever you are, let's go ahead and bring it down. Perfect, start to roll it up. Same thing on the other side. Let's plant this right foot. Left foot goes back, back heel is lifted. High lunge, let's send the arms up. And from here, we're gonna go ahead and make our way into that little hop. Bend the back knee, and hop it forward. Warrior three, cool. Send the right hand down. Left arm goes up high. Checking in with your shoulders. We're gonna bend the back leg. Maybe touching the foot, or using your strap, whichever you like. Finding that lift in the chest. Engaging through the core. And let's go ahead and slowly drop it down. Slowly bring it up. And shake it out. Cool, all right, so we're just gonna do one more different way of getting into sugarcane pose here. And we're gonna start with another fun balance, dancer pose. So from here, let's go ahead and let's bring this right knee up. And if you want a little bit more tips and tricks, diving deeper into dancer pose, I also have a video that you can find. I'll link it down below where we get a little bit deeper into dancer. So go ahead from here. We're just gonna grab a hold onto the right foot. Let's send the left arm up. And now from here, we're gonna start to shift. Reaching the hand forward, leg goes back. This is dancer. And then sugarcane is just dropping it down. Woo! Cool, right? So sugarcane is basically just dancer pose with a hand down. Let's go ahead and start to send it back up. Back to standing. Of course, we gotta do the other side. So go ahead from here, bend the left knee. Grab onto that foot. Right arm goes up high. And let's go ahead and start to shift. Think about really pressing the foot into the hand to help find that lift. Once you're in dancer, you can go ahead and send it down into your sugarcane. I think this is my favorite way of getting into the posture. One more breath. And let's slowly bring it back up. Woo. Shake it out. Your legs might be a little tired. That's cool. No worries. Let's inhale, reach the arms up high. And lower down, forward fold. And I think we deserve a child's pose. So go ahead and start to send the feet back. Bring the knees down to the mat. The knees can be together or apart. And let's sink the hips down. Give yourself a nice rest. You know, if the balances were also pretty difficult for you, don't beat yourself up about it. Don't be mad at yourself. You know, everything in yoga, I mean, yoga is a practice. It's nothing that you can ever perfect. Imbalances, for me, are just one of the most difficult things in a yoga practice. But I've learned to not beat myself up if I can't hold a dancer pose or a sugar cane or even a tree pose. You know, just learning not to take yourself too seriously, I think is such a big part of doing yoga as well. So really be grateful for where you were today. We're going to take just a few more breaths here. Now let's go ahead, send it back up. Back into tabletop, we're going to go ahead and move the feet over to one side and come to a seat. All right. Now from this seat, go ahead and extend the legs. Shake them out. And now let's go ahead and let's bring this right foot up to meet us. And we're going to come into a twist. So go ahead and bring the left hand or elbow crease to this right knee. Right hand goes back behind us. Keeping the spine nice and long, chest is nice and lifted. Don't forget about that left leg. Make sure it stays nice and activated. And gazing over the right shoulder. Now let's go ahead and come back into center. And we're just going to switch. Right leg goes out. Left comes in. Big inhale, lift the chest, and go ahead and bring it around over to the left side. Left hand goes back behind us. Keeping that right leg activated. And back into center. All right, from here, let's go ahead and make our way onto our backs, however you want to get there. You can hug the knees in. Give yourself a nice big hug. Rock a little side to side if you like. Knowing that you did a great job today. And from here, let's go ahead and let's keep this right knee hugged in, and we're just going to stretch out the left leg. You can keep it hovered right over the mat. And then we're going to go ahead and switch. So extend the right leg, left knee comes in towards the chest. Once again, right side. And once again, left side. Now bring both knees in towards the chest. We're just going to do one more thing, and then we're going to make our way into our Shavasana. So plant the feet into the mat. You can have the feet just a little bit past hip distance apart. And we're going to have the hands reaching toward the feet. If they don't touch the feet, that's perfectly fine. You can just have them down by your side. And then from here, let's go ahead and start to send the hips up into bridge pose. If you want to grab a hold onto the ankles and walk the shoulder blades in a little bit more, you can. Really finding that lift here. Another option is clasping the hands underneath the back. You can start to send the heels up. If you want to find just a little bit more of a lift. And let's all together drop it down. Release. Another big hug. Your body is telling you thank you for what you've done for it today. And then go ahead and start to extend the legs out long. Bring the hands down by your side. All together, take a full inhale in, squeezing every single muscle possible in the body. And when you're ready, your body find rest. Be proud of yourself for this time, for doing this for you. Not just for your body, but for your mindset. I want to thank you all for joining me in this class today and trusting me in teaching you this practice. I honor and respect all of you so very much. Thank you.